Get ready to dive into a world where empires stand on the brink of war and terrible monsters tear at the fragile borderlands of men. The Adventurer Conqueror King System Imperial Imprint, or as we like to call it, Acts 2, is now live on Kickstarter. Acts 2 is the new edition of the acclaimed best-selling fantasy role-playing game. You'll find everything you need to enjoy epic fantasy campaigns with a sweeping scope. Whether you want to crawl through dungeons, experiment with alchemy, crossbreed monsters, run a merchant emporium, raise an undead legion, or even conquer an empire, Acts 2 supports your playstyle. Acts 2 integrates experience point mechanics, making campaign activities a seamless part of the core gameplay loop. Your character levels up in new and exciting ways each time you play, adding massive replayability to each of your adventures. Acts 2 offers 18 character classes, 378 spells, new combat mechanics, and so much more. Support Acts 2 on Kickstarter today.
How powerful is the Cox network? So powerful that one day, the internet will let your doctor perform miracles from thousands of miles away.
Connecting to remote operating room.
Giving a whole new meaning to the term house call.
Operation complete.
The Cox network. With gig speeds everywhere. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Cox, bringing us closer. In Cox serviceable areas, speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms apply. Other restrictions may apply. How powerful is the Cox network? So powerful that one day, the internet will let your doctor perform miracles from thousands of miles away.
Connecting to remote operating room.
Giving a whole new meaning to the term house call.
Operation complete.
The Cox network. With gig speeds everywhere, it's internet built for tomorrow, today. Cox, bringing us closer. In Cox serviceable areas, speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms apply. Other restrictions may apply.
Knocked Prone is a clean, chaotic, and deep podcast for D&D nerds. Find more ways to support our show in the episode description.
Zag is going to start frantically pressing buttons. Frantically. He's going to look over at Wari, and he's going to say, "Look at the storm you've got me into. The clouds are brown, dude." We're just dropping?
Dropping.
Yeah, Zag is just frantically pressing buttons.
Are there parachutes?
There's enough parachutes for everyone on board to take a parachute and jump out if they wanted to, but you will lose the ship if you jump out.
No way. Zag's going to fix this.
So while Zag's trying to fix it, I'm going to be handing out parachutes to everyone.
Why didn't we use these before?
It's kind of hard to carry a dog with a parachute.
It's not an ideal mode of transportation.
Efimia, roll me an Arcana check with advantage.
I got a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. As Selene is starting to pack up these parachutes for everyone, you notice that this isn't necessarily like gravity taking hold of you. The ship is being magnetized to the ground right now. Something is pulling you down.
Guys, I'm not so sure about this. I don't think we're falling. I think we're being pulled in.
At that moment, Zag's going to yell back, "I've never flown a ship before."
We know, Zag. We know.
Grom will have ran to one of the... Are the turrets still operational on the ship?
Yeah.
Can they aim down?
Yeah.
Grom is just going to get inside the turret and is just aiming below the ship and just... or whatever is firing from it and just is firing downwards at whatever.
Roll me a luck check.
Okay.
Ooh, take a hot sauce.
I think I might.
Yeah. I hope you roll like crap so you have to take one. For the first time in the whole campaign, I hope you roll bad. Look what you've done, kid.
So 12? Do I get to know if that succeeds before I take a hot sauce?
With a 12, you would guess that 13...
I'll take a hot sauce.
I was going to say 13's the number to beat.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing it.
Hot sauce!
I'm going to regret it.
You look like you totally enjoyed that.
Hot sauce wasn't bad.
Hot sauce wasn't bad?
Wait for it.
Dang it!
14!
Yes!
With a 14, you hear the bullets that you are pumping out of this ballista connect with something below.
That seems safe.
Roll me a D100.
36.
You deal 36 points of damage to something.
Okay.
Is it the best idea to shoot into the unknown when there could be civilians, or...
I mean, they're attacking us, so.
But you didn't ask permission.
I don't know if I'm killing them, so it doesn't count.
Okay.
Grom is having a big moment of chaos right here. In all fairness, we are falling from the sky.
Do I notice anything nearby that can help?
It's hard to tell. I mean, with it being magnetized, doing something to get yourself unmagnetized would help.
Does Zag have any idea? Does this ship have any way to like overthrust super turbo power to try and break free from whatever is holding them?
Roll me an intelligence check with disadvantage.
If I take a hot sauce shot, is it not a disadvantage?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay. Hot sauce shot is done. Intelligence, straight roll.
Straight up, yep.
Oh gosh. We're doomed.
Got this.
14.
With a 14, you see a big red button, and you can fairly assume this is either an ejector seat or a turbo thruster.
Before even finishing that thought, Zag has pressed that button.
So you hit the turbo thruster, and you are definitely softening. You don't break free with a 14, unfortunately, of this magnetization. However, the ship is going to take considerably less damage as you guys hit the ground.
Okay, Zag's gonna run out towards the exit.
Yeah?
Obviously, we're landed. Let's go figure out what the heck's going on. Is everybody else on the way as he's running out
Hammer
there?
and shield out there.
I'm pulling out my sword.
Who's going out first? Since no one has volunteered, I will take out my hammer and I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Before we exit the ship, Zag will cast Emboldening Bond on the party. Because I have a feeling.
I'm kind of feeling.
I don't know if I have
And-
a karaoke dex anymore, do I?
If everyone's still within 10 feet of me, can I cast Aura Protection?
Yeah?
All friendly creatures, including myself, get a +3 bonus to all saving throws.
Nice.
Nice. And you have a +4 per round from my Emboldening Bond.
So everyone has a +3 from Efimia's aura, and then you have a +D4 from Zag's Emboldening Bond. As the ship opens up, this like brownish, grayish smoke fills through the ship, and you notice that it is a dust cloud, and your eyes start to kind of adjust, and as you are blinking, you notice you have like stumbled in some sort of Mad Maxian style junkyard, and you see there is 3 kobolds, one who is absolutely massive, does not skip leg day, looks huge, and is ordering 2 other much smaller kobolds to arm this magnetizing cannon that is pulling your guys' ship towards them. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Here it is.
18.
11.
10.
11.
Ooh, both Selene and Zag rolled an 11 on their initiative, so you guys are going to have advantage on your first round of initiative as you guys are like helping each other out and coordinating your moves. With a natural 20, the massive kobold is going to get 2 turns in a row.
If I take a hot sauce shot, does that...
Oh, yeah.
If you take a hot sauce shot,
Oh,
he
you
will
have to re-roll it?
Yes.
Okay, done.
If his reroll doesn't work, can I do one?
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Okay, I'll start it. Oh, wait, hold on. Who hasn't yet?
I haven't, and Brooke
You want to
hasn't.
start? It's really fun.
It was me.
At least 2 more times.
I'll roll
Yeah.
double because he got an 18 on the second one, which would
Okay,
have been
yeah.
a dirty
Is that what
20.
we're
Alex did one too.
Oh, yeah, I did one.
A 15 on the third, so he will not go first anymore.
Well, you roll so good.
Dicey.
Stop rolling.
Your dice.
My dice.
They're great.
Guys, I just suck. It's just.
But that was my 4th one.
Your 4th hot sauce?
That was by far the worst one.
Yeah.
Like, it's
I
sticking.
think it builds.
It's building. I'm
Good.
hurting.
Good.
Don't need to keep
But
doing this.
with,
I'm considering doing one more right now. I'm not even thinking straight. It's so hot.
with an 18, Grom, you are up first. You see this huge kobold. As you step out of this ship, he's wearing a massive wrestling belt, and he says, "Ha! A worthy opponent.
I should warn you before you begin that you're facing the champions of Greyhaven.
I should warn." What the f*** did you just say? I'm the champion of Greyhaven. And he pulls out a very dismantled toy and pulls a string, and it says,
I'm the champion of Greyhaven.
That's me.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm gonna throw down my hammer and bring up my fists. I'm just gonna run at him. Is he close enough that I can reach him?
Yes,
on my turn?
100%. Yeah.
Okay. Take a munch at him. Natural 20.
There we go.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
So I rolled a 1. So 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
9 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay.
And I want to use my bonus action to attempt to grapple him. A natural 19.
Crit.
It's a grapple, so it doesn't really count. But yes, a 31 total for athletics.
That will succeed. He got a 21.
Okay. So he's just grappled, and I'm going to take my second swing at him.
Okay.
21 to hit.
A 21 will hit.
Because I crit last time, I get extra damage on this hit.
Okay.
16 points of bludgeoning damage. And then that'll be the end of my turn. I just want to run up, and I basically want to... Because is he much bigger than I am?
He's bigger than you, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna...
Technically, he's a medium humanoid, but you are also a medium humanoid. He's built bigger than you are.
Okay. I'm going to run up, kind of do like an uppercut, grab onto his arm, and like do a swing around and just kick him in the face for my second one, and then land back while still like just clutching his arm.
He'll sniff. That tickles, bro. And with that, it is going to be his turn. He's going to use his first action of his attack to try and break out of the grapple.
Okay, so 22.
32.
Okay,
Ooh.
yeah.
So he breaks out of your grapple, and he is going to take a slam attack at you. That's going to be a natural 20.
Yeah.
Brooks dice.
Silvery barbs.
Oh,
Yeah,
or I can just
silvery-
drink a thing too to save you a spell slot.
Oh, we
Yeah.
can do a...
I'm gonna do
You're
it.
going to take a hostile shot. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. With that, that's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
But not a crit.
And then 27 to hit.
Do you get 3 attacks?
He gets 3 attacks.
Okay.
Oof.
I'm doing like I'm not horrible right now, so I'm at 77 hit points, so I'm not too bad.
That's more than my max, so you're probably okay.
You are going to take 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 15 points of cold damage as this huge kobold is going to squeeze you tight, and you feel this like pre-workout oozing through him and dripping onto you, and that's what the cold damage is from. And you are also grappled by him now.
Okay.
You are now grappled, and you are feeling the pre-workout hit pretty...
That was damage for both the attacks, right?
Yes, for both the attacks. So, with that, that is the end of this Swole Kobold's turn, and we're going to go
Swobold.
over to Selene's
Swobold.
turn.
All right, I'm going to try to hit with my all pike. 22.
Yes, with a 22, that'll definitely hit.
5 damage for the all pike, which is sad. But now I'm going to use my sneak attack.
Okay.
So it's a good sound. 11.
So,
that
16
was-
total?
That's sad. That's low for
it's
you.
still pretty
I mean,
decent.
that's really good.
16 total, though,
But that's
for
low
all
for
of that?
Selene.
You deal 16 total damage to this Swobold. 41 points of damage total is what you guys have dealt so far. Is that the end of your turn?
I will use my bonus actions to do an offhanded attack,
Okay,
which
awesome.
is 2d4. 26.
A 26 will hit.
4 points of damage.
Awesome. Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Awesome. And with that, it's going to be Zag. You are up. So you have seen Grom get grappled by this massive kobold. Selene is also battering against this kobold with her all-pike. What are you doing?
Zag's going to run up to the same Swobold. Swole Kobold.
Yes, this Swobold's name is Chad the Swobold. This name was submitted to us by Battlebred and Magic Programmer from our Discord, so thank you so much to you two for submitting these names.
So Zag's going to run up to Chad. Freaking Chad. First thing he's going to do is he's going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
But with my new shadow magic, instead of me creating just a floating spectral weapon, my Thorn Shadow will all of a sudden wield a long sword shadow weapon.
Nice.
And I will have him attack as my bonus action, Chad.
Okay, wonderful.
So that'll be a 22 to hit.
A 22 will hit. Selene, as you attack Chad with these attacks, he says, "Butchered, dude, we were friends. I'm the champion of Greyhaven. You don't recognize me?"
No, of course I don't know who you are. Where do you know me from? I've never met you before.
Thorn's gonna run up and with his dope new spirit shadow sword, gonna slash into Chad for a whole whopping 8 damage.
Wonderful.
And then Zag for my action, I'm gonna smack Chad across the face
Okay.
in an attempt to try and help Grom break out of the grapple.
Do you want to provide the help action? Is that what you're doing?
Yes, by smacking Chad across the
Okay.
face.
Beautiful.
You smack him across the face.
And I want to make this sound. This is inspiration from Marissa.
Grom, you will have advantage to break out of Chad's grapple.
Cool.
And with
Thank you
that,
very
is that
much.
the end of your turn, Zag?
That's it.
All right. It is going to be one of the kobolds who is arming this ballista magnet. They are going to hop off and they are going to hold up a small barrel, and with a Bic lighter, they're going to light one end of this small barrel and toss it in the party's direction. I need Grom, Selene, and Zag to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I don't think anybody used their emboldening bond additional D4, right? You get that on saving throws also once per round, and since we didn't use it, I think we all get it right now.
I'm not going to use my D4 for this particular roll because I got a 2.
You can take a hot sauce shot if you want to.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that because even though my dex is 8, that's still bad.
17.
A 17, that'll save.
Zach got a 13.
A 13, unfortunately, will not save.
I got another 2. Okay, well, that makes for 10, plus I might as well use my D4.
You have to get a 4 to pass.
Got this. Believe in the dice.
It's a 4!
Yes! So you will only take half damage, Grom and Selene, as you are pushed away by this force blast. Selene, you won't take any damage since you have evasion. Grom, you will take 3 points of force damage. And Zag, you will take 6 points of force damage, and you are knocked prone. Everyone gain a point of inspiration.
Yay!
All right, and with that, that is your turn, Efimia.
I've just been like in the background watching this, being like, yeah,
Get him!
You
got it.
You can do it!
Then the explosion goes off. I better help now.
Exactly. Oh, I'm coming. And Efimia's gonna move forward because she's just been hanging out in the back, so she's within 10 feet of the party again. I'm gonna run within 25 feet, and I'm just gonna go for it with my... And he's not holding Grom anymore or anything, right?
He is holding Grom.
He is holding Grom. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna loop around behind him and hit him from the back with my rapier, like right in the butt.
Okay.
And
Massive glutes. Massive.
22.
A 22 will hit.
Sweet. And I get a second attack.
Yes.
I got, for the second roll, a 9. So I'm gonna do some hot sauce, if that's cool.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Why are
Do
they're
it.
getting fuller? I
Do it.
swear. I'm not good at taking hot sauce all at once. I need it spread out. Okay. We're gonna re-roll that. Okay.
It's pretty toasty hot sauce.
Oh, that one was 16.
A 16 unfortunately does not hit.
Darn it.
Add your D4.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna add my D4. That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20 will hit.
Yes.
Yeah. Bless that D4.
Yeah, dude.
We're doing well.
Okay, we're gonna do second level.
A second level Divine Smite? Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's a
think
second level Divine Smite. I hope I roll well. Oh, that's a 1. That's cool. That's a 1. Why? 1? What is happening? Somebody else give me their D8. And that's an 8. That's 17.
17 points of damage against this Chad with both of your attacks.
I would like to use my bonus action of Channel Divinity for on Chad, where I gain advantage on attack rolls for the next minute.
Okay. Yeah. You place kind of like a hunter's mark on Chad. With that, it is going to be the last kobold's turn as he sees his twin brother throw this smaller explosive. He's going to throw a much bigger explosive at the group. So
I'm with the
everyone
group now.
roll me a dexterity saving throw.
But we get +3 to it.
Yeah, you get
The
plus
Efimia
3.
is close now. And if you haven't used your emboldening bond, you get a D4.
I got an 18.
Zach got a 12.
14.
12, 18, 14.
26.
Oh, damn.
26.
Wow.
All right.
bad all the time.
I do roll bad.
I know
It's
you
just
do.
my modifiers.
Everyone is going to pass,
Oh, heck yeah.
but you are going to take 7 points of fire damage and 9 points of force damage. Selene, you will not take it because you have evasion. And then with that, that is the end of their turn. They're going to do a twin high five. Yeah, team! As they high five saying, yeah, team, one of them, poof, disappears in a poof of smoke. And then with that, Grom, you're up again. The kobold who didn't disappear with the high five looks at your group and says,
Sorry, Butcher. Sorry, Princess. Gosh, we need to really take these guys out, don't we?
I really hate twins.
Yeah.
Technically, we're quadruplets.
There are more of you?
Worse.
Well, there's 3 of us here, but, well, I'm Bada, and this is my brother Bing, and then our other brother Boom, well, our father shouldn't have named him after an onomatopoeia that was like that.
Also, Bada Bing and Bada Boom has been submitted to us by AJ from the Patreon. Thank you, AJ, for the awesome NPC names.
The 2 of them are named Bada?
Bada Bing, and then Chad changed his name to Chad because his name was also Bada, which wasn't acceptable as a quadruplet.
Bada Bing and Chad Boom.
Yep, Bada Bing and Chad
Bing,
Boom.
Chad Boom.
Grom, you are up again. You are currently grappled by this swobold, and what are you doing?
He has the help
I'm going to
action.
attempt to break out. Ooh, yeah, so I get advantage on this too.
Yes.
I smacked him so good.
So first one was a 29. Second one is a natural 20 for 32.
With a natural 20, go ahead and deal me your bar brawler damage.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Awesome. Okay. So you headbutt Chad, and he's like,
Dude, quit it. I'm trying to win the champion belt right now.
As a bonus action, I'd like to reattempt to grapple him
okay.
for a 30.
That'll do it.
31.
Oh, dang. Okay. But I want to like
He's finally
headbutt
scaling
him,
it.
move around to his back and try to grab onto him. He breaks out.
His deltoid is way bigger than you were expecting, and so you like kind of just try to wrap your hands around it, and it's like, and you can't like
Too much.
get a grip around it, and he's also like super oily from the pre-workout that's exuding from his skin.
So I will hold my hand out, and while I'm behind him, I want to
shakes
call
it.
my I want to call my hammer to me and like have it hit him as it's coming into my hand.
I will allow you to do that. Roll me an attack.
Okay.
He's going to roll an opposed athletics check to try and grab this hammer out of the air.
Okay.
Oh, risky.
Hey.
It's a 27.
Yeah. Well, to hit, I could add a D4.
Do it.
Actually, no. I'm
Even
gonna drink
possible.
my.
You're going to
a
drink
thing.
out another hot sauce? All right, you have to beat a 27.
We're almost at a hot sauce.
So yeah, I don't beat him, but 21.
A 21. All right, so he grabs your hammer out of the air. Would you like to make an attack using your fists instead?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to punch him one more time.
And he's like,
Dude, this thing's sick. I'm the champion of Greyhaven.
Yeah, 11 to hit. I don't think that hits.
and 11 will not hit, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I feel like I've just totally taken your shtick. And then with that, is that the end of your turn, Grom?
No, I'm gonna use action surge.
All right.
And I'm just going to say, "You are not," and I'm going to just punch him over and over again.
Wonderful.
How dare he?
26 to hit.
A 26 will definitely hit.
14 points of bludgeoning damage.
14 points bludgeoning damage, okay.
And then,
As you deal 14 points of bludgeoning damage, you punch him in the face, he drops your hammer.
okay.
So you're welcome to pick it up and hit him with it.
I'll pick it up after my attacks because I feel like these would be fluid. Ooh, but this is a critical.
Ooh.
Another natural 19.
Yeah.
So 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice. He is well bloodied.
And then I'll just like drop off his back and pick up my hammer.
As you bloody Chad, he's going to raise his hands up as his action. He's like,
Okay, guys, like, I yield. This is weird. I'm sorry.
and his eyes are starting to like scan the battlefield as he's just like also looking down in shame and defeat. And as he sees Bada and Bing, he continues,
Granny D saw that your ship was in the sky and asked me to come bring it to see if you guys have any more soul stones for her. And I'm sorry. I wanted to do right by her, but I'm not the champion of Greyhaven, I guess.
and he hands you his action figure, Grom, that is you, and he pulls the string one last time and it says,
So creepy.
yeah, it's like running out of batteries because he's used it so many times, pulling it over and over again. As the dust is kind of settling from this, go ahead and roll me an insight check, Grom.
11.
With an 11, you are kind of realizing this is just a guy who kind of idolizes you, Grom. Kind of like this weird, like, Hamlet thing where he idolizes you, but also wants to kill you. But he yields and he's like, I'm sorry. And he hands you the belt that he's wearing, like a WWE style golden belt. And as he takes this belt off, he shrinks from being this huge muscly mass into a small creature again. So he's no longer a medium creature.
Where did you get this?
It's in the trash, dude. We collect everything here. Granny D's been sifting through the trash to try and find magical items and other soul stones to make her, like, more powerful, dude. It's pretty sick.
You say soul stones?
Yeah, man. You know of any soul stones around?
No, but I'd really like to meet Granny D.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, her and the Big Bonito are kind of in a meeting right now, but I'd be glad to take you guys to go and meet them.
Okay.
Who is the Big Bonito?
And who's Granny D?
Guys. Okay, hold on. Zach has a spell for this. Hold on. I'm gonna cast message to, first off, Efimia and say, Granny D and Big Bonito have soul stones. And then he's gonna cast it again to Brooke. Granny D and Big Bonito have the soul stones.
Okay.
Take the belt and head towards the ship.
As you don this belt, roll me a d4. This d4 is going to determine the rarity of the belt.
Might want that just in case.
4. Oh. It's either really good or really bad.
This is a belt of fire giant strength. So your strength raises to 25 as you don this.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
There is a reason that you were getting beat by this Chad, and as he takes it off and you put this belt on, he shrinks, like I said, but you are going to grow to a regular medium-sized creature, which will give you a 30-foot movement speed permanently.
Can I eye him to see what his strength is, seemingly without the belt?
Oh, it's much lower than 25.
Is it still like considerable? Like, is he like is his average size like built, or is it just?
He has a -1 to strength.
Okay.
So no, he is not built. But with your 11 insight check, however, you could just kind of tell that he is very much a fan of yours.
I want to. I was going back to the ship, but I'm going to bring out a stack of Badland credits in a smaller bag, and I'm going to hand him like 10,000, and I'm just going to go and be just like,
Get yourselves out of here, and the next time I see you, it better be at one of my fights.
and I'm going to hand it to him, and that'll be...
Thanks, dude! Yeah, his voice like goes up like 2 octaves as this fire giant belt's taken off of him. Oh my gosh! Yeah, I'll be at your next fight. He again kind of looks down guiltily. This'll buy me so many more action figures.
And bring your friends and family as well.
Oh, of course, yeah. I'll bring Granny D, too.
Great.
Chad, thanks you so much. And then the 3 of the kobolds are going to group together and go, go team! And then, poof, in a poof of smoke, they're gone, leaving you alone in this Mad Maxian-style junkyard, not taking you to the lair of Granny D. But I think that is where we're going to end our session for the night. My name is Cade, the host and Swobold of this Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventure, and I'm joined here by the players to my left.
I like playing Zach.
Mason playing Grom.
Marissa playing Efimia.
And Brooklyn playing Selene.
Thank you for joining us. If you love this episode, go on over to patreon.com/knocked and check out our other content. We have so many shows that we're putting up right now. Thank you to the cast members who've been coming up with all these awesome show things that we've been doing on the side to post to our Patreon. So check that out, patreon.com/knocked, and join the ranks of our fellow amazing patrons, namely Riss, Just Riss, Baron Battlebread, and Arison Pistachio, who are all secretly rooting for the kobolds to win. They're just big fans of Chad's pre-workout mix, though, and they get a discount code if they cheer for him. James Beckus, Maceface the Destroyer, and Jalek Bacchus, all doppelgangers for the Knocked Prone podcast cast. The only way you can tell them apart from the real deal is that they're traveling with Mimic Mike instead of Sparkell. Katya Yamakawa, Poe, and Ograd of the Unknown. These 3 were actually translating the Draconic that the kobolds were speaking this entire episode into Common so that the viewers could understand. So thank you, you 3, because I definitely left my dragon dictionary at home. Kelric Big Fur, who wants to remind you to listen to the Talked Prone podcast, Efimia's #1 fan, and Dakota Storm, a group of Warforged who accidentally got caught up in the ray of the kobold's magnetic blaster and are now stuck to this giant cartoon-looking magnet and need the party's assistance to get out. Please, somebody help them. And that's all our patrons for this week. Thank you again so much to our patrons. If you want to join their ranks, again, go over to patreon.com/knocked and subscribe for as little as $2 a month. And we hope that you remember when life knocks you flat on your back, all you got to do is keep rolling. And we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
I actually have a great idea.
Okay.
Cage, you might want to listen to this one. I'm going to break your game right now.
You always do that.
Zach doesn't want the party to think his driving led to all this, so he's going to cast Minor Illusion on himself and make it look like Grom is driving this ship.
I like it.
I fixed it. Guys, I fixed it. I broke the game.
We know it's you.
I was so excited.
Transforms in full view of everyone.
I
did it.
Oh, that guy, right?
And then in Grom's,
so
and then
excited for your
even better
plan.
in Grom's voice. Zach went to the bathroom. I don't know what I'm doing.
Grom is right there shooting guns.
We did it. I still can't believe we got this project done so fast and so well.
When I'm in New York.
I'm in Chicago. And I'm in LA. But
we're making it happen in Miro.
Together.
Our best work just happens faster on Miro's collaborative online whiteboard. No more scheduling meeting after meeting for work that could happen
from anywhere. Whether it's getting design feedback here,
mapping timelines here,
or brainstorming next steps here. It all just happens on the Miro board.
Exactly. And it's nice not having to wait an entire day to get sign-off from this guy.
Hey! Well, it is true.
See how Miro users save up to 80 hours every year by meeting less and doing more. Get on board at Miro.com. The first 3 boards are free, forever. That's Miro.com.